Hi guys, welcome to Operation Crypto. Today we're going to do a price analysis video on reserve rights. We'll take a look at the asset in both the USDT and the BTC pairings and have a look at a few key levels where we could potentially invest and where we could look to take profit. Just looking at this, we have had a huge breakout now of this pretty much this downtrend that we've been in since all-time high, so things are starting to look bullish and we need to really look at some areas we can look to skim some profit off. If you're new to this channel, please make sure that you are subscribed, hit that like button, and let's crack on. So welcome. As you can see, we've had a great breakout now from that downtrend since the all-time highs, and things are starting to pick up. And throughout this video, we're going to look at several key things. We're going to have a look at some areas of resistance, some areas of support, tied in with some Fibonacci levels, and that will give us some areas we can target for buys, and also targeting for sell zones, take profit regions, and even a little bit of accumulation. I've done this chart, and I posted this chart probably, I don't know, maybe a few weeks ago, and I was looking for a breakout because we had a retest of that trend there, didn't we? We come back down, a retest, which then dropped, and then we broke through and we started to push the upside. So all in all, things are looking quite bullish now. And what we need to do is, firstly, you just put a little bit of a bearish spin on this. So what I want to do is drop down to a 4-hour time frame and analyze the latest move and see where we could potentially buy in, because I mean, it is a gradual climb now, isn't it? I mean, it's not nothing severe. I mean, usually you would expect something bigger than that, but all in all, it's trending up, and that's what we should be happy with. We just need to remember that we may potentially come down and retest this trend at some stage. Currently, I priced at 4.5 cents. Nice breakout, and just the major bearish point, if we do drop to the downside and retest this trend from current prices, would be around a 14% drop, and that would be buys at around 0.038. But I'm not in favour of that, to be honest. I think we've had that test of that trend a few times, and this asset has been held back quite a fair bit, in my opinion. I think it's definitely time to push on. And if you're looking for some buys, you've obviously got that region down there, but if you look at the entire move here, so from the bottom up to the top, so far, what we've done is a 38% retracement of that entire move. We pushed to the upside, rejected, come back down, retested area, no closures below the 382, so that does show that is a key area. If you look all the way through, there are no closures above it there, and if you look all the way through, it pretty much goes to that candle as well. So it is quite a significant area around, what was that area there, around 4.3 cent. If though we do reject, just be wary, you could come back down and retest this range at 0.043. What I would do is ladder a few orders in. So from this region, we'll box it off from here all the way down to there. I would put probably, I don't know, maybe 4 orders in. So ladder some down from 0.043 all the way down to that trend line there around 0.038. And that's the areas I would consider. I know it's quite a big area, but I'm not going to specifically target just for 618 because the markets are bullish now. Everything's starting to pick up. I can feel like there's a big move from Bitcoin coming. Lots of people are expecting a good rise over the course of the next 6 weeks. Plan B, who everyone knows, is predicting 98k Bitcoin this month. Personally, I see a more around 87k, but if it goes higher, happy days. We just need to remember that it's a long way off yet. I mean, up to 87k, that's around 40%, and even up to 98k, that's around a 60% move. So it's a hell of a lot of money that's got to move Bitcoin, but once it does, alts are going to really start to follow it. So that's a buy zones there, a bit of a bearish scenario. Let's have a look at some take profit regions though, because obviously taking profit is king, and the first area I would consider is up here. If you look at this area, let me just drag it all the way across. It's a key area of resistance. It was back here as support here, support there, resistance there, as you can see that wick right into it, and that is the next area. If you're looking to take some profit off the table, that is an area I would consider up there. But remember, this 382 level is a 382 of the entire move. So if you look at my daily time frame, whenever I put price predictions on, I go from the top of the move here to the bottom and then push the upside. If you're looking at the move here, we did a drop. We then rejected off this 382 level here, so that's a key area as well at 0.056. Once we do break above that though, the next area of resistance is here. So you're looking to take profit, I would consider around 5.6 cent, 6.3, and then 7.9, and then from 7.9 up to all-time highs, there's not much in its way in terms of resistance. We've only got this bit of trading area here, which is not much in terms of data. and then we're back into price discovery, which would lead me nicely into there, some price predictions and some price targets. For this, you can use the extensions and fib. I honestly think some of these will be hit at some stage, but my price prediction, maybe for the end of this year, whether that's well, end of this year or end of this cycle, I reckon we can push up towards that 48-cent region, around 50 cent. I think that's definitely doable, and any higher than that, I will be over the moon with, because I'm holding quite a substantial bag of RSR. So that's the areas to look for. Obviously, if you want to take some profit on the way up, 18 cent, 24 cent, 28, 36, and 48. That is an area I think I will be offloading quite a substantial amount of profit up there. So that's that pair pretty much covered. Just before we jump onto the BTC pair, I'd just like to do a quick talk about BlockFi. So what I'm using on a day-to-day basis, it is a great place if you're wanting to earn a passive income just by holding Bitcoin. Go ahead and check it out. You can earn up to 9.5%. The rates have changed recently, so just by holding your Bitcoin in there, you can get up to 9.5% paid in Bitcoin on all your assets. Also, if you just take a look in this section here, for example, if you own one Bitcoin over 10 years, you can earn up to $5,000 there just for holding it. So it's definitely worth doing. And also we have a card as well, so you can earn up to 3.5% back in Bitcoin on every single purchase that you carry out. So that's that pretty much covered. We'll just finish off by taking a look at the BTC pairing, which is currently at 74 Satoshis. Last time I did some price analysis on this, it's been quite a while. It's going to have been a good 10 days to 2 weeks since I looked at RSR on my YouTube, and this is what I was looking for. We didn't quite make it, did we? But let me just talk about this for a second. I think, like I said, that Bitcoin is going to push this month. With that, the dollar pairs of assets may follow it up, but Bitcoin will be trying to regain market dominance. With that market dominance, which we talk about quite a lot in my Patreon group, if you look at this here, and Bitcoin dominance, this is what rules the market basically. Bitcoin, if you just go into the weekly time frame, you can see that it is always a good time to buy and sell altcoins and Bitcoin against each other. So this is some type of pattern you can run, but if you're looking for continuation and growth and earning money in Bitcoin via altcoins, good to trade this. So what I'm expecting is a rise of Bitcoin over the next month or two. This will pull the dominance up to around 52%. With that, altcoins will start to drop in the BTC pairings, and I personally think that this level will be achievable around 47 Satoshis. Look at that red level there, we rejected off 78. I think when BTC gets pumping, alts are going to pull back in the BTC pair, so Satoshi values are going to be low. What you need to do is ride Bitcoin for now. Once you're starting to take profit from Bitcoin, take profit into altcoins, so maybe into RSR. Sell your Bitcoin into RSR when it's down here, and then ride the next wave up, because Bitcoin will be starting to lose dominance towards the end of the year, and altcoins will start to really rally. Maybe around January time, but that could be a good time to then buy alts when they're low in Satoshi value. So areas to buy is here at 47 sats, and then if you're looking to sell, I won't sell anything below all-time high at 275, so there's some potential great gains there to be had. So that's going to pretty much do it for the analysis. I'm not going to look too much in depth on the Bitcoin pair. All in all, the markets are starting to look good now. Over the course of the last month, since that horrid September, things are starting to push up, and I'm expecting major growth soon. That's going to do it. Like I say, my Patreon is now active. I'm just going to show you what's currently going on here. We have quite a lot. We have a new crypto academy where lots of information to do with education on cryptocurrency. Then we have all these sections down here. We're talking about parachains, metaverse, low caps, chart requests, whatever you want, we've got on there. So you will find that link for a Patreon in the description of this video. So that's going to do it. If you're new to this channel, please make sure that you are subscribed. Hit that like button, and I'll catch you next time.